All right. What else were you asking?
Would you choose?
How's the security?
The security. How's the security?
People have asked that. That's another question. People that might be afraid to move abroad. How's the security? Guys, I got to get this through your head. Please. When you live in another country, it's different than being a tourist in another country. You're going to have to get certain things out of your mind. If all you want to do is look like you're on vacation and ball and oh, look at me and oh, I'm living like this. And if you want to do that, that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. But be prepared to pay the price. There's some gated communities around here, and I guarantee you they charge U.S. gated community prices. You're paying $200,000 and $300,000 and $400,000 for something that
The HOA fees?
no, it's not even about the HOA fees.
Okay.
It's about the quality. And one of those places, and I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to get sued. They're putting up foam walls. You saw that, right? They're putting up foam walls, and they're charging $190 or whatever $1,000 for something that they paid maybe $3,000 for the land. And then they're turning around and they're building it so cheap where you're gonna 6, 7, 9, 8 years from now, you're gonna have problems because the walls are seeping water. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
And so you're going to get water in behind it. The place is going to look like trash in just a few years. And you're paying that kind of money thinking, oh, I got a gated community. It's nice and this and that. No, they're not even building it the way that it's supposed to be built. Build your own. But find you a property for an affordable price and build your own or redo the one that you get. That's what I would do. I'd find something try to find me a place for about 40, 50, and I'd redo it if I had the opportunity. So that's what I would do. As far as the security goes, security is what it is. I mean, to be honest with you, I feel safer here than I do in the U.S. That's just a fact.
Okay.
I've had no problem here at all. Of course, you're going to want to feel secure, obviously. So you want to buy and you want to get land or a house or whatever in the right community. And then if you want to have security, just have your security guy. It's not that they're not expensive. Everything here, labor is inexpensive. So get your security guy to watch the place. Now, the place where I am, the security is great because it's 24-hour security, right?
Yeah.
And, 24-hour security. The guy's checking everybody that comes in and out.
So would you suggest buying in one of the big gated communities?
I wouldn't, because there's no advantage that you're getting from buying in that gated community.
Right.
And when I say there's no advantage, I mean you're coming to a land where the dollar is stronger, where things are less expensive, and you're paying U.S. prices. Why would you do that? Not only are you paying U.S. prices, you're paying U.S. prices for the quality that's not even there. So I wouldn't do it, but I can't tell anybody what to do. If you got hundreds of thousands of dollars laying around to go and you want to just say you live in a gated community, go ahead. Me personally, if I had hundreds of thousands of dollars laying around, I would build 2 or 3 apartment complexes and build me one place for myself and maybe 2 apartment complexes. That's what I would do.
So now, how are the taxes compared to the states? How do you?
Well, the taxes you pay one time,
Okay.
unless it's over $141,000. So you pay 1.5% of whatever your purchase price is, one time when you buy the property, and when they file to turn the deslinda
Okay.
or the title to your name, you pay one time.
Okay. So what's your opinion on buying property in the DR?
I'd say if you have the intestinal fortitude
Okay.
to move to another country, the nuts. Let's just call it what it is. I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, Ty, you're doing big things. You very smart." I'm not that smart. I just got the nuts to do it. It might be a mistake, I don't think so, but it might be. I hope it's not. But I know this. I know that I couldn't have bought a property for what I bought it for in the States, as nice as I bought it, getting it to my, and I'm talking about after I'm all in too.
Okay.
After I'm all in, I couldn't buy a property as nice for the same amount of money. And I couldn't own the property, even if I could afford to buy it. Now you're talking about property taxes every year hitting me in the head. Property taxes for a nice condo in Dallas, which is where I'm from. You're probably talking about at least $6,000-7,000 a year. So you're talking about a good $600 or $700 a month just in property taxes.
Right.
That's legit. And then you're talking about a good $200 to $400 a month in association dues. So you're $1,100 to the bad every single month, and you own the property.
Right.
No, you can't. I'm not doing that here. I'm going to be probably $60 a month to the bad, or really, I'm sorry, $56 to be exact, because those are what my association dues are. $56.
That includes what?
That includes them taking care of the grounds, the pool. That includes the security.
Okay.
That includes, just them looking out and taking care of everything. They even do things like in this particular complex, they'll pay your bills because they know there's a lot of people that move, or that they're only here at certain times. Like if I'm in the U.S. and I'm not renting my spot out, then I'm still going to have electric bills coming in, cable bills coming in. They'll pay those.
Right, right.
Yeah, they'll pay those.
So you're also doing construction. Tell the people a little bit about the process of finding the materials and
Construction. Let's talk about that, guys. In my opinion, it's smart to find a place and have the vision to be able to make it your own. That's a good way to say it. I'm making mine my own. I'm gutting it and putting all new everything. But construction here, as far in terms of labor, is inexpensive. The thing that I would say though, realize that don't find somebody and then they tell you it's going to be $20,000. You go give them $20,000 and say, okay, I'm gone. I'll be back in 6 months. Your money might be gone. Your money might be gone. You're going to either need to do it yourself or to find someone that you trust, or someone who maybe they've turned this into a business. I'm not going to say hint, hint, but actually I'm turning this into a business because since I got my property, I have so many people waiting, people that I already knew, right? That's been coming around the same amount of time as I am, waiting, looking, hey, I want to see the place. Tell me, do they have any more? Da, 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 da. But what they don't have is the time to see the construction process through, to see their money, to break this down. So I have a background in I don't want to say not process management, but project management. I have a background in project management. So I knew, okay, this is going to be a project. Let's talk about the project as a whole. Let's have 4 milestones, or break it into 4 different groups, right? I'm giving y'all this free, so if you do it yourself, this is the way you want to do it. If you can, if you don't have the time, you maybe have to pay somebody to do it, or get with somebody.
Can they contact you? Would you be able to help them out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's one of the things that I'd like to be able to do for people, and it won't be. I won't hit anybody in the head. It won't be expensive. But the fact of the matter is, in order to try to protect yourself, labor is cheap. This is true, but you can't give anybody the entire amount of money.
Sure.
So what I did, I said, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to break this down. You tell me what your total price is, and then we're going to break this down into 4 different smaller projects. So this first project consists of ripping everything out, you're tearing out all the tile, doing this, you're doing that. Do the plumbing, the electric, whatever it is we got to do. And then we're going to do that, buy the materials for that. I'm going to pay you half the money to pay your people. And then when the project is finished, I'm going to pay you the rest of the money to pay your people. Then we're going to start with the second part of the project.
Phase two.
Phase two is, okay, now we're going to lay the tile, we're going to lay this, we're going to cut the granite, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So that means I got to order the granite, do this and do that. We're going to build the cabinets, we're going to do that. Phase three, we're going to do all the, tile work for the bathroom and all. So the bottom line is, that's what you want to do. And you want to have someone, or if it's not yourself, if it's yourself, that's great. But you got to have someone to see the project through. But bottom line, guys, if you have the intestinal fortitude to buy property in a place that's not closed yet, that's not overpriced yet, where you can get a good deal, where the property taxes aren't going to kill you, I say do it. Because I don't know if you can do it in America. I certainly could. And I lived in a place that was considered a pretty good place. Dallas was considered good, but it's getting unaffordable now. So guys, if you want to take that step and you want to become an expat and you want to invest in property and you want to get your piece of the pie, please do it. It's Expats Lifestyle. Like and subscribe so I can continue to bring this sort of content. Share the video. Make the comments too. I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing. And I hope that I'm bringing you relevant content. As always, it's Ty. Living life on my terms. You should do the same.